Hey, how's everybody doing this evening? Welcome to Glen Hayes' backyard. It is a Wednesday evening and it is rainy, cloudy, and so I just thought I'd hang out by the shop. Actually, come home, took about a half-hour nap in the camper inside the building, turned the air on, just got my legs up a little bit. We are hanging out down here at the shop this evening. And while I'm thinking about it, go ahead and reach over and hit subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. I think I got 35 subscribers. But let's get that thing over 100. So click on it. Go ahead and subscribe. And but we're here this evening. We're hanging out in the garage. On the back of the lean-to here, and we are getting that ready for hunting season. I walked back through here and grabbed my bag of little goodies, tools, and we are going to put a new battery in there this evening. Went to Wally World, got a battery. I got one of the gel type for UTV, motorcycles, lawnmowers / batteries. We're going to stick that thing in here this evening and hopefully get this thing going. Right now, today is 4 o'clock. Try to get it charged about a couple months ago and put it on charge a while, and it wouldn't hit nothing, so we knew it was dead. But we're getting hunting season prepared, and it has actually been hard this year to get motivated about hunting for some reason. Prices went up on corn and everything else, and it has really been a little bit depressing. Hadn't really been able to get out and get the stuff that I really would want to do usually. I'm gonna sit down on this tiller box here and talk to you a minute. Oops, sorry about that. But we have looked all summer for trying to come up with a way about getting motivated to hunt. So my buddy said that, hey, we got to get in the woods. And I said, you know what? This year, I might just walk out in the woods, sit down, see what walks up. Because I'm telling you, it's depressing right now with corn is, it's $10, $12 a bag. And you go and putting out corn, putting your feed out, minerals out. Next thing you know, I told my buddy we might as well to go to a place in a deer hunting, pay the $9,000 to $1,000 and put you on a big buck and let's go at it, because the money we're going to have in trying to lure something in here and get it coming our area, it's tough. But trying to get motivated about it. Going to try to get this thing going to see, and we're going to stick a new battery in it. And we're going to see if it starts up. So I'm going to get the old battery out, and we're going to stick the new one in, and we'll see what it does. Well, we got the old battery out, got the new one in. Got the new one there. The new one is a little bit smaller battery. I kind of wondered about that first, size-wise, but I think it's going to be all right, though. It's I cheated tonight. Usually everything I do on here is raw. You're seeing it whenever first time I'm doing it. But tonight, the curiosity got me. I went ahead and kicked it over, and as you can hear, I don't know if you can hear the fuel pump coming on. Right up, baby. The old green monster's running. The old Tyrex. You know what blows my mind? When I bought this thing back in 2003, that's what you're seeing. That's an 03 model Tyrex. And I'm curious on how many miles is on it. Let's see here. I've got 2,500 miles on it. So, it's got a rebuilt motor in it. Sometimes I think about selling it, but I use it for hunting. I thought about, one time I got the big wild hair. I thought I'm gonna buy me a new side-by-side until I went out and priced them. Back in, I think this is a '09 model. Back in '09 when I purchased this thing, that baby right there was $9,200 out the door. Taxes and everything. $9,200 for that unit. I bought it in, what was it, Paintsville at the time. The guy's not in business no more. The outfit bought him out. Ashland had the same one for $10,600 or $10,400 or something like that. That much higher. So I went up there and bought it, purchased it. And I've probably, I've got, probably, I don't know, there's probably $1,000 to $1,500 worth of aftermarket on it. Stuff that I spiced it up, done stuff to it. You know how us guys are. But it blows my mind that people are paying $30,000 for these things now, for razors. And I like the Polaris General. And I got the big idea that I thought, well, the Polaris General was half razor, half utility. Perfect for me because I like a little speed. I like to punch down on the throttle and get somewhere. But at the same time, I use mine. I mean, if I'm pulling something around here and on the property or loading something up, hauling it. I used to have a back seat in it when my boy was young. Now he rides that over there. But I had a back seat in it and I took it out. Well, I made the top and everything on it that you're seeing here. I made that, go on the back of it. And I thought about cutting this thing and taking this back row cage back off. But I got to thinking, when it rains and I'm hauling my hunting gear, perfect bed with a top to where stuff I'm hauling sometimes does not get wet. But at the same time, the hunt like we usually like to hunt, how we like to prep. I guess I could turn it off so you can hear me better. We like to prep. We like to, get stuff out and get corn out. But I'm telling you what, everything is so high. You almost can't afford to hunt anymore. But that's another story, another time. But listen, it's a good machine. Kawasaki, Honda, and Yamaha. Let me tell you, the Chinese got it figured out. Or the Japan, whoever makes them. But they got it figured out. But anyways, it's a good machine. We have fun on it. But I got one more task I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you tonight before I call it evening here. And so we're going to look at one more little thing where we're getting ready to deer hunt. I'm telling you what, I'm about to call today. It is hot and muggy in the shop. But this is what I was going to show you. Got the old feeder out. It's got some scratches on it. That's from bear. Had a bear attack it one time. You ever see the old luggage commercial back in the day in the gorilla? That's why that right there was. That bear had, that feeder. Throwed it all over the woods on me. But I got me a new Pro Hunter 2, the feeder part. And I thought mine was bad. And I got in the garage here fumbling around with a battery, and my old one still works. But I needed an extra one anyways because them things, they go in and out all the time on you. And but I got the old feeder out of storage out of the building there, and I'm gonna try to get it get the four-wheeler going, and I'm gonna have to do a little bit reading on that right there. Has got a lot of programming, man. It's got Monday through Friday and what days you want to feed and everything else. I know one thing this year, I am going to feed at high noon. I'm gonna have my feeder come on about 6 or 7 seconds to throw down pretty good. But if them deer are not there at high noon, they're not eating. Last couple years, I've thrown it on the ground one year. Somebody said, well, that's better, just going to throw it on the ground. I did that. Last year, I had my timer going off twice a day. I think once about like 7:30 in the morning. The other one was more like 3:30 in the afternoon. But the deer got what they call eternal or whatever. They got they just come out in the nighttime, and I never could get them there in the daytime. Last year, Bub got a shot on the big one there. That was right at the, it's about a 45-minute daylight left. We seen the big one that day, and now he got his right there probably about 4:30 in the evening that one evening. But hopefully, we've always had good luck in October. Both of us have got deer in October. Seems like that's our better month to get them. We're not really much on rifle season anymore. I go because everybody else wants to go, but to tell you the truth, I'm just not in the rifle hunting. But I have bought a sweet little gun. It's called the American Rancher. It's a Ruger, and it's a 223. I bought it in 223 because I got so much 223 shells. So I bought it, but now it will take a AR clip in it, which is awesome. It's bolt action. So I got that. That's a sweet little gun. That's a perfect gun in the blind, I'm telling you. And I'll talk about that gun. I'm gonna put that'll probably be my next video. I'm gonna review that rifle, and so I'll probably do that here pretty soon. But from us to you in Glen Hayes' backyard, hope you enjoyed it. We got the battery in the side-by-side, and we got the feeder out and put together and ready to go. And I know this wasn't very informational. This is more just telling you what I'm doing. But, it's a hot, muggy evening here in West Virginia. And we are getting rain, but the rain is not cooling it off much. It is outside, but in the shop, but I don't have the fan on. But anyways, once again, from us to you, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like us. Leave comments. Is something you want us to go over? I'm an electrician by trade, and anybody wanted me to, maybe put some electrical videos on or something. But listen, though, train's coming, gonna knock my sound down. So listen, see you. Have a good evening. May God bless you. Later.